Hello, this is RuneScape Flummer 5 here to tell you about an awesome online fantasy football game called Line Blitz. Basically, you make your own character, you pick his position, and you build him over time, and it's pretty cool. Once again, that's Line Blitz, and there it is in the address bar. Now, this is what you'll type in to always go to it, of course. And here's what the front page looks like. Now, if you don't click on my referral link, that is in the description. You would go down to sign up so that you can create your character. And basically, what that looks like is you just put in your username, your email address, what password you want your account to have, and the confirmation code. And then once you submit, you go right to your character creation screen here. Here's where you pick your character's name and his position. Now pay close attention to what it says on the right beside it to the right. On there, demand. If they have high demand, you might want to pick it. If they have low demand, you might want to lay off. Because so right now, defensive tackles are in high demand, and running backs, or I should say the halfback, are not. Now this will come into effect later when you go for a human team. Alright, now once you create your player, you're going to go to basically your what you want his stats to be. But you have to figure that out on your own. Okay. Here's what your home page will look like. Basically it just shows your account and your players. And it shows any announcements that have been made and all of that good stuff. Now I'm going to go into the character attributes and stats page. Here you'll learn about your character's attributes are his energy, his moral, his stats for the season, what he has, his skill points, and his training points, his experience until his next level, what his level is, his scouting report, and all that great stuff. And here is the attributes screen. Basically, here is where you can apply skill points to increase your attributes. Over time, it will cost more, and there is a term for it. It's called soft capping, but you can look at that in the guide. Alright, now back on track. Yeah, you add any skill points you want for your desire. Now I'm going to show you about training. Alright, there are two types of training. There's normal training and there's intense training. Each costs training points. You gain 2 training points each day. And now the difference about normal and intense. Normal takes 2 training points and intense takes 5. With normal, you only train 1 attribute, but you gain a little activity after. And with intense, you train 2 attributes, but you don't gain that activity. But with intense, you gain a bonus token. After you gain 4 bonus tokens, you get a +5 temporary boost to an attribute, and you gain 1 skill point. Alright, now on to the team page. Now, when you first start out, you're going to get an offer from a developmental team. Developmental teams are just basically teams that pick up new players so that they can level up and upgrade their attributes. And right now, I'm in a developmental team, but pretty soon you will be on a human team and you'll be playing the game for real and you'll be having a lot of fun. Now, basically on the team page, I'll show you your team name, conference, your rank, wins, losses, how much you won by, how much you lost by. Alright, now I'm going to show you the game interface. Now with games, you don't play in games sadly, but they are simmed. But really I like it that way because there's so many players, and if you don't show up, well, how are you going to control your player? Anyway, it shows every scoring drive, every player's stats, and your player's stats are highlighted in blue. Alright, and it shows the top player threats as well, or the top performers I should say. And here's the replay that they have for us, which is pretty cool because you can watch every play of your game to see how everything was and what went wrong. Right now, here is just an example of an opening kickoff that our opponent kicked off to us, and our kick returner runs it in all the way for a touchdown, which in my opinion is a great way to start a football game. And we went on to win this one again, so now we're 3-0. Alright, here's the facts screen. Here's, well, of course, the frequently asked questions. And if you have any questions about the game, you might want to actually look at it, because they might actually be answered. Right now, here's the guides. Here's basically everything in here that I did not cover. It'll go more in depth about the game. And if you're just curious about things, you should check it out. And here's a navigation at the very top. Home, which is what I showed you at the very beginning with your account. Leagues, search, marketplace, which is basically the free agency. Forum, which is awesome. Your inbox, flex points, which is the currency of Line Blitz. Facts, guides, the support, and the wiki for anyone knowing about stuff about that, like soft capping and everything. And just one last thing I gotta point out there. As of today, Tennessee Titans are 10-0, and I'm happy as fuck. Go Titans.